Welcome tech lovers, Ibrar here. Today I am going to cover Docker cp command with examples. This is the part 8 of Docker 02 Hero. This is the most important command to work with production environment. Watch video till the end. DevOps in Action channel is more focused on DevOps in easy way. You always found complexity in simplicity here. Each video guide is available in video's description. Here will be only action as channel name is DevOps in Action. So let's jump to the lab without any delay. Here you can find out GitHub link, open GitHub repo and open Docker 02 Hero series and open day 8. Let me open terminal. Okay. Basically what Docker cp does, Docker cp copy files from the Docker container to host and from host to Docker container. It is most important tool to work with production because we need to do daily routine tasks with this command, right? Here you can copy single file, multiple file, and you can use Docker cp, or alternative you can use Docker exec command as well. Exporting from the config from the temp Docker container and advanced tricks and troubleshooting added here. Before that, start work with container, because we are going to do a lot of practices here, a lot of demo here. So I'm going to run one container with the name of day 08 and I'm forwarding port 8085 and adding a simple volume here, right? And after that I will set the variable name, because I cannot want to type multiple times container name, so I'm defining the container name here. It is very simple. Okay, let's prepare environment for the demo first. Okay, container is running, you can see here day 80 is running, and we do practice. So I'm going to create a directory with the day 08. So I am defining my container name day 08 as variable, and let's see copy file using Docker cp. It's simple. Okay, so first inspect container path. I already explained inspect here, you can see here in the day 07, but again I want to show you how you can inspect it. Okay, you can see here in the day 08 container there is type of bind, and it's binded from home user HTML to user share nginx HTML. But before that, let me open this day 08, how it is looking so far. What was the port? 8085. You can see here, welcome to DevOps in Action. It's very simple, right? And the single file command is, this is the example. You want to use Docker cp and after that container name, and from the container set path where you want to from, this is source from where you want to get file, and from host where you want to put your file from the container. Basically we are copying from container to host, right? So let's see, I want to create a file, but before that let me delete file if it is there. Let's create the file. It's done, and I'm going to copy from container to this path to my host, right? So just copy it and it's done. And you can create file using, right? So similar to, you can copy not file, you can also copy the whole directory, the same place, right? Before that, let's see how much file is there. You can see here only index.html is there. Let's copy the HTML directory to there, and now you can see HTML whole folder is copied from the container to host, right? This is simple way. And if you want to copy file from your host to container, in that case, this is the example, and here you can copy example, you can use it, right? So similar, we copied file from container to home user HTML file and index. So let's first get what is there, and we will copy it in container. What was the issue? Oops, it's typo mistake. HTML. So let's add some information here. Welcome to DevOps in Action, day 08. Okay, and after that I want to copy it, and I don't think it's need to copy, but yes, let's copy it, and you can see here it's copied. You can see the output is there. Similar, you can copy your HTML backup in your HTML directory, but before that, let's see folder available in the HTML directory. Okay, there are multiple folder available in the HTML directory because it's copied previously. That's the reason it's going, but we can do it, and you can see here copied from the host to container. And if you want to copy multiple files or directory, this is a simple thing, you can copy it, right? So let's see, dot test is available here. Let's use copy command, copy multiple file from host to container. So let's see, yeah, it is there and it is copied under the user share and nginx HTML. Similarly, you can copy dot desktop. Similarly, you can copy, similarly you can check file copied is there or not. You can see here all the things available there. Basically, this is the very simple thing, very simple command, copy from host to container, copy from container to host. But here are some additional things we can check, right? Let's say I want to copy, I want to backup first from the container to my host. Let's see it is there or not. That you can see here there is no such file. Let's copy from container to host. Copied. Now we can verify. Yes, file is there, but there is no content in the file, right? And similar, you can verify it is there. And I want to restore this one, but before that, let's see in the container is there or not. Yes, one hidden file is there, docker env, right? So I am copying with the different name, docker env new, right? Simply I copied it, and let's verify using docker exec. You can see here it's copied from the host to container. export config from the image. Let's say in production environment you need to export config and you want to work with application. In that case you can do, for an example, I'm working with Grafana, I'm working with Nginx, I'm working with Ansible. There are a lot of DevOps tools I'm working with, but I need to export sometimes Nginx config, sometimes grafana.ini. In that case, you cannot only export from the Docker container, as well as you can export files from the image as well. Okay, let's see. Let me explain this one. I am running the Docker with the rm and with the name temp and use the image grafana. Okay, after that I use docker cp command from the temp grafana and from the path this one ini, and after that current working directory and d08 and grafana.ini, and after that I am stopping docker temp grafana. After stopping this one, due to rm command it will remove the grafana container. Okay, but before that let's see grafana.ini is there or not. You can see here there is no grafana.ini, and after copying you can see grafana.ini will be there. You can see here I copied grafana, right? So you can also cat command to check grafana config is copied successfully or not, or it's just showing. Okay, cat and grafana.ini. Similar to, you can export from the nginx image, nginx config. If you are working with a docker file and you are building docker image, in that case if required, right? Again, this is the advanced things, this one is the basic thing. Okay, step 1, step 2 and step 3 is the basic one, and from the 4 this is the advanced approach, right? And you can directly find bind or volume, and from there you can copy. Let's say I want to grab my bind mount of the a08 container. Here you can see its source is the home user HTML and destination is the nginx default path, right? And I want to change again. You can see here it's day 08, but I want to change simple to DevOps in Action. Welcome to DevOps in Action. Just press it and after that verify it, right? Once you verify, day 08 is gone, right? This is the very simple with the bind mount or volume. Again, let's say if you not started your container without volume and there is no volume, in that case you can directly rewrite in your overlay or a face, right? Here you can read this method access container file directly via docker internal storage. So we are writing directly in the internal storage, and use only for advanced troubleshooting or backup purpose. It bypass docker api and may corrupt data or container if misused. So always avoid this, but as an expert maybe you will use it in your production environment. So before that, let's start this container. This is the without volume or bind mount. Okay, and set the container path variable. Okay, set the container path variable and open your url. Here you can see this is the default page of nginx, right? And I am copying from container path html file to my current working directory as a html file, right? Simply copy it. It's copied, and once you get it, you can see the default page is there, which we are able to see, right? And once you open in browser, this is the default Nginx page, and I want to copy file from host to container file system. Here it's added dangerous. Do not use it until you are expert, right? I am changing again HTML file. In the HTML, I added welcome to DevOps in Action, and after that I am copying file from the day08 and index.html in the path of container. Basically, this is the simple cp command, not docker cp, because I am working at local path, right? And let's verify it again. You can see here welcome to DevOps in Action. Then once you refresh the page changed. Basically, what kind of this variable is? So let's print it and you will see what it does. In container path, I added variable directly overlay fs path. Here you can see this is the overlay driver and this is the path merged. And after that, you can see, let me show you, simple cd, or I think we need to use sudo command to work with the this path, right? Because we use sudo here. Okay, let's see, sudo nano and path, and after that what we used users here Linux and HTML. Here I added double slash, change it. You can see here we can edit direct path of Nginx. This is the current path of existing containers. Okay, here is some summary table. This is just for your reference. And final tips, again additional resource, you can find the same thing, docker container cp command, and you can read this and do practice as much as possible. Here not defined as expertise as I added here. These things is not you can find in docker cp command, but in daily routine, in daily practices we are using it. That's the reason I added here, right? So I think that's enough for this part. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any question, leave a comment. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead. See you in the next video.